he chooses to do so. So here, oh, is that Tury?
Who?
I'm wondering if that's Tury. Actually, I don't
Tury.
know if I recognized him correctly or not. Of course, safety first, and they have
It's
their
been a
masks
little
on.
bit difficult to recognize like all of the people who's here
Sure.
with the mask.
I think it's Tury.
And after so much time, but here we are with the first matchup for
That's
squads.
right. Opening up with the Crom.
No,
Very
please.
interesting.
He
He's
took
being
him to
aggressive.
the edge in 2 seconds. He
That
didn't
is-
wait.
That is a very, very rough stuff right there. And is going to be, and it was Tury, of course, representing.
Nice.
I think he's number 2 in Mexicali, right after Andric. And we have Chrono on the other side, both Mexican players, and very different rosters as well. Let's see how they do.
I think I've heard from Tury as well a few weeks ago because he was he won something really important. So it's happy to see him here in person now competing. Oh, but be careful with this setups. Lucina is really good. I mean, she has really good setups and Chrome as well, but the percentages are getting super high fast enough to get one stock in favor at any time.
Oh, it's the recovery, of course,
qué buena.
counter. Buenísima. Very,
Perfect
very
counter.
nice. Very nice.
Unexpected though.
Yeah, not like the thing is that you can vary some stuff that you can do versus that type of recovery. However, here it's looking tough. I'm wondering if we are seeing the other side, because I identify most of the roster from Tury to be with Crom and the Joker. So I'm wondering if he's actually trailing at this time, or if he is actually the Lucina player right here that is about to drop. But it's Incineroar instead. And getting those combos very important as well. And look at that, the chain of uppers. Like, Incineroar has everything except for speed on the ground.
Yes.
Good thing, because if not, this character would be very broken.
Yes, exactly. But I think he is really it is a strong character when it comes to the moment when you know what it's going to work.
To take the
in certain
KOs, right?
moment.
To take the stocks.
Yes, they know how to make it work. One of the best examples is SkyJ. He makes everything work with Incineroar and is the only character that he has. But well, here we are. I don't know if he will get to recover because the edge guard is looking a little bit difficult.
Sure.
But it did.
Ooh, and the
Uy,
upper
cuidado.
to follow up. Tury feels like he is doing everything that he can to actually get that stock. And I mean, I'm just going by the roster that I know these guys have. I know that they're swapped out. However, I'm almost willing to bet that Tury is the Byleth here. And exactly, by the way that I'm noticing the adaptation, and I'm noticing that, like, those patterns, and that's gonna be a dash attack and the KO to follow up.
It's been a pretty even matchup still because they, I mean, time has the advantage at the moment, but the percentage of Tury probably, is a little bit too high. So anything can happen in any second by now.
Yeah, anything could happen over there. The dash attack, no. That conversion is very interesting to fair into dash attack, just trying to rack up some more damage, even from all the way deep, shooting that fail nut, making sure to gather every percent that he can, and we will see the Joker to close things out. Back to the main, I think, here for Tury. Let's see if he can make it happen, or...
He has to be careful with the aerials of Palutena, but the percentages are still pretty even. He has the Arsene now. He has to Palutena has to be careful with this because we never know what could happen next. As we know in Smash, anything is possible in any second. Now trying to go for the edge guard. Pretty nice getting back to the stage, and again avoiding this hit, but I don't know if the backdoor was going to be enough.
Perhaps not at that point, but look at the pressure that Palutena is exerting by the ledge up B once again. Okay. Sneaking back into ledge, and the Trixies. I love the Trixies by the corner. That is the thing that Joker definitely can push. And here he's not afraid to take it, and he will with that backer.
Amazing.
Just the coverage, the awareness that Palutena is very vulnerable at certain angles that she picks whenever she uses that teleportation, right?
Yes.
So, very, very great awareness on the Joker's side to be actually able to cover with the backer and with the swiftness, of course, and just being able to throw out that move like very nonchalantly and just use it effectively there on the stage. Well, off the stage.
Yes, and he waited and he made the read work on the edge. So this was the first match. So let's see what they bring us next. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be best of 3. I guess it will. So,
Maybe so.
this is
Yeah, it
the
should be.
second match.
I think that it should be. It's set in the upper third right there earlier. Here, I mean, interesting stuff. And I'd like to remind you guys, if you are, if you're watching from Latin America, if you prefer Spanish as well, then we do have that option, international, of course. So we do have secondary streams. We have all the action that you can watch in both English and Spanish. So el Smash también está en tu idioma. Don't worry about that. But for international scene, of course, we are doing the English work as well.
Yes, of course, because we care about all of you. But here we are. Oh, now we are having a Roy here. And perfect. The patience again. It worked perfectly. We have the Joker back on stage. But no way. This was the perfect off stage.
Yeah, no. And here, the Joker, instead of being the pivot, is going to come out to counter Palutena, which I think it was a very calculated risk on the side of Tury to be able to mitigate, because Chrono has actually been keeping up pretty much 1-to-1, right? Like, it was not like the last game was extremely dominant.
No.
It was actually down to the wire. So Tury knows that he has to bring the best versus the best. So that's why we are seeing the Joker versus the Palutena here. And I mean, of course, the picks are not revealed beforehand. So he had to know, okay, he is not going to go with the Palutena at last, so I have to make that read. So it's an entirely different rock, paper, scissors situation
Yes.
that you develop here in Splatoon.
They know to wait. They know when to wait and when to enter to get a little bit of damage or confirm of stock. And that was exactly what I was saying. He took the advantage of the platform, and it worked.
Ooh, the jabs to make sure that nothing was coming in. The RC already made his job, so pretty much Joker already covered for his shift at work. And now he is trying to replicate that same success. The edge guard, oh my god, he's trying to go for full. He will get edge guard. Just the pressure of the
That
stage
was
20.
so crazy.
Oh my god, he was willing to throw out his life because he knew at that point, as long as you're not making it back, I don't care because I have an extra character left.
He gave it all, and it worked. That was so hype.
Ooh.
And well, this was the first squad strike that we are having today.
Yeah, first Squad Strike match. And if you are not super familiar with Squad Strike, of course, as we were saying earlier, you pick 3 characters, then you choose the order in which they are going to be played. Of course, it just comes down. That is the whole rock, paper, scissors situation that I was mentioning earlier. You could open up with your strongest character and try to snowball that, such as Tury did. Not exactly opening up, but he put what was his pivot in the middle.
Yes.
Now his strongest character, which is the Joker, and now and using that to not only take on the strongest character from Chrono, but also like snowball into taking the entire match. So great stuff there to be making the right place in Squad Strike to be able to take it. So that little metagame, I'm really curious to see from different players, because I know that the character representation in Squad Strike is crazy for some of these guys.
I think it's a perfect practice for example, doubles, because you get to see what can you do with a specific character or against a specific character, and how to make it work and wait until you